15 line. 15 line.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Smooth.
2nd and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
I get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Watch the screen.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Let's go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Say.
They'll set up a throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
All right, now. Black 80.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you
Black is good.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 18-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Yeah, that's what I do.
second down. Here's Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Tight dog. Greystone, Travis. Let's go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
30 base. Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
15-yard line.
Hey, wahoo! Now.
Second and 11. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Bullock will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jordan Evans, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Second down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check. Fresno. Alert.
Now Kelly finding room at the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
A gain of 17 yards.
61, matchbox lights. Check, 54.
3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's go.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Black 20.
Watch tight end. 3 down. He's coming. Double up.
On first down, Kelly. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Bengals 3.
Black 20.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Easy.
Check 99.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll run on first down. It's Kelly. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. 45. Mike, 45.
Show that bench release and go.
Check Mike, 45.
Hey, Alpha.
Man out. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
In your face.
Jack 16.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Double bump. These 2.
Mike, 36.
Squish, double.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. This is Kelly, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Chris Boswell for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and the Bengals have a first down. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Set up. 18 Gator.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man open, it's Ross. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Joe Mixon, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
2nd and 9 now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season. Made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Check, check. Lucky.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Set. Like 5.
Line 36. I'm going to run you over.
No go.
On 2nd down, it's Kelly. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Snickers, 66.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 3rd down, Kelly. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. And look at this starting field position. That'll be touchdown inside the 30-yard line. And an update from the other NFL stadium in Ohio. That's up in Cleveland. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Blue draw Corker.
On 2nd down now, Mixon at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready?
They'll come out in the pistol.
Focus, defense, focus.
Snap.
And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Bullock's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does...
Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to give it to Wrigley. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. 60 or. I got you.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So tied for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And an update from the other NFL stadium in Ohio. That's up in Cleveland. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Alert, alert! Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Here's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Hey, 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 hey!
He's coming in motion. Hey,
Five!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Go.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's complete. It's Green here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. 70. Indy. General West.
Looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Eight.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Green brings it in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
For A.J. Green, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Look at me, zipper.
Back to throw here. Open man is lost, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down.
Here we go. 50, plant. Hey, orbit.
Nice 57. 57's right.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to Mixon on the check down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
2nd and 6. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Topper! Flash it down!
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, echo!
Now it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Geno Atkins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Hey, exit!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, Haywood! No spacing.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Just a little bit. Beyond the reach there of his receiver, that's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
6-6, pull it high.
Now they run with Mixon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Nixon will try the right side, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Mixon running right. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now then, the penalties got him set up with a first and goal. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Bernard. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking. The scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Check 45 to Mike.
Hey, you gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
45. Mike, 45.
Alert.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
45. Check Mike 45.
All day, punt.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Snicker. Jack 16.
36 to Mike. Record.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Going right side here, and that's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Line 36. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Small. Mike 36.
On 1st down, Callan. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
230. 44. Hey, Wahoo.
Watch the whip.
He's back to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Callan. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
180.
36.
Snickers, got to spin. 50. Hey, Delta.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
36.
No spacing. Let's go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Slam.
50.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
80 weapons.
This is Kelly. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
First down, Pittsburgh.
230.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Easy. 22, 44. Hey, seam 6.
Back to throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Steelers.
Black 30.
You.
Blue,
36.
Alert.
I'm coming. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Hey. 4 down.
Jack 16.
Rush in.
Hey, alert. Go. Blue jaw Corker. Black.
Roethlisberger to throw. And pressure gets to him again. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for Cincinnati, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.